Okay, so now baru kita nak tengoklah municipal solid waste itself, ya. So what is municipal solid waste ataupun MSW? It is the collection of aluminium cans, plastic bottles, food scraps, lawn clippings, and consumer electronics that characterize everyday living, and that we use for everyday living. Itu barang-barang, bahan-bahan yang digunakan setiap hari untuk kehidupan kita ni kita panggil sebagai municipal solid waste. And it is also known as non-hazardous waste, which means it does not have direct threat to humans or ecology. Ya, maksudnya dekat sini dia bukan mengancam nyawa. Dia tidak mengancam nyawa, tidak mengancam kesihatan, dia tidak mengancam environment. Ya. However, there are risks if too much is generated or if it is improperly managed. The problem is that this municipal solid waste pun sebenarnya akan menyebabkan pencemaran dan juga akan menyebabkan masalah kesihatan sebab terlampau banyak. Ya, bila semakin bertambahnya population, semakin banyak akan terjadilah municipal solid waste ni. Ya, sebab ramai akan menggunakan bahan-bahan ini setiap hari. Okay, and then kalau improper management system memang akan menyebabkan risiko juga. Ya, so the improper management, yeah, can lead to the first one, disease spreading bacteria in the water and soil from unsanitary conditions at landfill. Number two, release of toxic substances into the environment from hazardous waste mixed in with municipal refuse. And number three, atmospheric pollution caused by gases released from waste decomposition or from the incomplete combustion of incinerated wastes. So, apa pun terjadi kalau improper management system, walaupun municipal solid waste ni non-hazardous waste, tapi still dia boleh menyebabkan masalah-masalah environment dan juga kesihatan kepada manusia. Okay. Right. So now we look at the trends of this municipal solid waste. So this municipal solid waste generation is growing, yeah, in total and also in per capita. So macam kita katalah, dia over generated, terlampau banyak dah sekarang, yeah. So for years, the United States of America and most European countries have depended primarily on landfills to dispose of the municipal solid waste. So tak ada pilihan. Majority of the ataupun kita kata majority of the developed countries dia banyak construction activities kan, jadi industrial activities itu akan menyebabkan banyak municipal solid waste juga dan akhirnya akan ke landfills lah, ya. So in 2001, almost 56% of the MSW was landfill in the US, and now masih lebih banyak lah, ya. And the composition of the municipal solid waste in US comprises by types of the product being discarded and by the kinds of materials entering the waste stream. Yeah. So product groups ni apa? Kita nak tengok apa jenis yang kalau dekat in the case of United States, barang macam mana yang go to landfill lah, ya. Barang municipal solid waste yang macam mana, ya. So kalau product group dia ada durable goods, ya, non-durable goods. So kalau durable goods tu macam major and small appliances, furniture and tires. Kalau non-durable goods macam newspaper, magazines, clothing and trash bags. And then ada juga container and packaging and other wastes, ya. Kalau dalam bentuk material pula, material groups dia ada paper and paperboard, yard trimming, glass, metals, plastic, textiles, rubber, leather, wood and other miscellaneous wastes. Okay, so the generation of these types of materials and also product measured in kilogram per capita, yeah, and GDP for various nations around the world. Okay, so what is apparent is that major industrialized nations like United States and also European countries are among the highest municipal waste generator, solid waste generators in the world. Macam saya kata tadi lah, sebab dia nak catching up with the industrialization. Okay, right. So kalau in terms of the recycling pula, recycling rates in Japan is among the highest lah, one of the highest recycling rate. For example 60%, ya. Ini tahun berapa saya tak pasti sangatlah, tapi kita kata 60% of paper or cardboard and 78% of the glass. So dia recycle banyak, ya, barang-barang macam ni. Tapi kalau memang dekat Jepun memang recycling activity dia sangat aktif, sebab budak-budak dekat zaman primary school, sekolah ke tadika pun dia dah ajar untuk kita kata apa, differentiate the solid waste ini, maknanya dekat rumah pun dia asingkan mana plastik, mana paper, mana kaca, And kalau nak compare dengan US punya recycling rate hanyalah 29.7%, kalau nak compare lah, dengan Japan. Okay, so now we look at the policy pula, so policy respond under Resource Conservation and Recovery Act, ataupun in short kita panggil RCRA. Right, so the RCRA applies to non-hazardous waste, including the municipal solid waste, The responsibility of this non-hazardous waste management is assigned to states with supervision and support provided by the federal government. Okay, so this both federal government and also state, akan take part, to plan the policy. Okay, so what is the responsibility for federal? The government, in the federal government, must provide financial and technical assistance to states in designing and implementing their waste management plans, and also encourage states to conserve resources, to assist them in finding ways to maximize the use of recoverable resources. Okay, itu adalah responsibility of federal government. So what about state responsibility pula? To develop their own waste management plan, but must meet certain federal requirements. They have the flexibility to develop cost-effective programs, and then many states have developed plans following the Environmental Policy Act, integrated waste management system, which promotes using combination of techniques and programs aimed at source reduction, recycling, combustion, and land disposal. So ini adalah aim states, ini contoh US lah, And then the use of regulatory power to comply with the law, Law ni apa? This RCRA ni lah, For example apa? Digunakan recycling law, grant programs, and so on and so forth. So now kita akan tengok pula the model, how to model the municipal solid waste market. So in the supply side, supply of MSW ini ataupun MPC, marginal private cost, represent the production decisions of firms providing the municipal solid waste services. Kalau demand side pula adalah MPB, marginal private benefit, represent purchasing decisions of municipal solid waste generated. Okay, and there are two distinct problems arises in most municipal solid waste services market, and both are associated with the supply side of the market. And the first problem, pricing of municipal solid waste services does not properly reflect the rising marginal private costs associated with increase in production level. And the second problem, production of municipal solid waste services give rise to negative externality, which means that private market equilibrium where MPB equals to MPC does not and do not yield an efficient solution. Okay, so this is the problem under this lah. Okay, so now we're going to look at the several policy ni lah, of this encounter this municipal solid waste in the countries, So kita akan tengok selepas ni.